Currently, let's assume that you want, after this revolution slider, you want several music files to display here that people will be able to play once they visit your website. What we're going to do is we're going to hit edit page, and then we would look for the revolution slider section, which is here. Right, this is revolution slider. Now what I'm going to do is simply, instead of creating a whole new one, I'm just going to click here to duplicate, and you see the right up there says clone this row. So if you scroll down, you have it cloned. Notice how you have by HD songs here and by HD songs here. So I'm just going to delete this one, and I'll click here to say recent hits, stream in HD. Right, now once I do that, this is a space or separator. I need that to still be there. I'm going to delete these recent products, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a new row in here, and this row would hold all of our music items. Now, a very simple way to add music to your website is to use the text block, and that's because through the text block you can add media files. So I'm going to select all of this and delete, and I'll click on add media. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to upload my own media. So you could use this to create a playlist, an audio playlist. It bundles all of the media you'll be adding or selecting into a particular playlist, which is a really great thing to do, but that's not what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to click here. I already have, I'm just going to pick two of my audio files, and I'll upload. Okay, so now you have this error, which is basically telling you it exceeds the maximum upload limit for the site. That means it's not going to upload, and you have both of them basically showing this error. So what I'm going to do is I'll close this, and because I want these changes that I've already made saved, I'm going to save changes, and then I'm going to show you a proper way to get large files onto your server. So let's allow this to save. Most music files are larger than probably 2 MB or 8 MB, which is a server file size limit. So we've saved this. I'm going to go back to our cPanel. Remember our cPanel, and I'll click to go one level up, and right here you could put this anywhere, but I prefer things to be organized. So I'm just going to go into our uploads folder, and I will create a new folder which I will call my music. Now we've created this, so I'll open the directory and click on upload. This way I can upload, let's pick just one so we'll save time. I can pick a file and upload here. Now you'd see the maximum file size allowed is 6 gig. Now while we were in here, where is that? While we were in here, the maximum file size allowed, I'll just show you that now really quickly. Okay, so click on add media and click on upload. Maximum file size is 8 MB as opposed to 6 gigabyte here. And now that's the difference, which is the this what gives us the opportunity to upload really large files onto our server. So right after uploading it here in our cPanel, WordPress here would be unable to access it. That's because even though it's on our server, WordPress cannot directly interact with files on the server. What we're going to do to fix that is to install a new plugin, which once you come into your plugins folder, plugin settings rather, and click on add new. Okay, so right here, add new, what we're going to do is search for a plugin which is add from server. This plugin allows you interact with the server and import large files that normally would be unable to be directly uploaded into your WordPress dashboard. So we'll click on we'll search for add from server and click on install. Right after it finishes installing, we're going to activate it. So it's installed now. I'll click on activate. Okay, so that is done. Now I'm just going to come back here to see how far this has gone. It's moving slowly, but it's progressing. Okay, so it has fully uploaded now. I'll just click this to close it. Then what I'm going to do right now, okay, so it's here. We can see that here. So I would come back into our WordPress dashboard. This is our page. So I'm just going to refresh this. Remember, we've already updated. So I'll refresh it. And we have our add from server plugin installed and activated already. So we'll use it now. And this is it. Remember, we created this stream in HD, and we're going to add our own music items in here. So I'll select everything in here and delete it. And then I'll click on add media. One thing, our add from server link is supposed to show somewhere in here, but it's not showing. So I'll go into the plugins, rather scroll downwards, and let's see what's not right. Okay, um, media add from server. Okay, so this is what we'll do. I'm just going to open this in a new tab, and we're going to import what we've added. So remember, we uploaded into uploads the other time. So click on the uploads. I remember I created a folder named my music. So I'll click on that, and then I'll tick this one. So all of the files that you added, you just tick on them, locate the directory, tick on them, and click on import. Now what that does is, when next you come into your media library, you're going to see the item which you imported. So all of our items are here already. If I filter down to audio, I should be able to see, okay, we already have music in here in a way, but that's fine. So this is the one that I added, getting social right. This is my file which I added, right? But I'm discovering now that we already had a whole lot of music files already on the server, but that's fine. You already know how to add a file from server. Okay, so I'll come back in here. Where's our page that we're designing, and I'll click on add media, and also I want to filter to audio files only. This is the one I added, but then we have a lot of music files in here. We can select all of them. So I just held shift and I selected everything. I'm going to click on insert into page, and let's allow that load up properly. So once it finishes loading, it turns into this, and then you know it's done, right? Okay, so now that that is done, I'll click on Save Changes and Update. Okay, so we're done updating. Where is our website? I'm just going to open that up again. So this is our website. I'll click on this to refresh our home page, and then we have all of these nicely integrated here. So let's see. Click on play. You can see it's playing already, and all of them. Great, but this doesn't look very appealing, so we're going to work on the design. What we're going to do is, this is the row where all of our music items were added. So I'm just going to click on the pencil icon here. Rather, I'll come in here and I would make it this small. So let's divide that into two. And here you could have some nice artworks. So I'll select a single image and I could pick any item. Ideally, you want to pick an item that you designed to fit specifically into the image size. But let's make this, you can see all of the options that you can use. So thumbnail makes it really small, medium, that affects the size of the picture, large. So I'm just going to say full. I'll copy that and paste it in here, and it should align center. So you could toy with all of this and also make the do whatever you want to do with the image settings. I'll click on Save Changes and let's preview before updating. Okay, so now this displays nicer, and then you have this. So basically that's how you upload music, and you want your users to be able to play music on your website, stream music. You could do this. It's quite straightforward. This is not very appealing to the eyes yet, so let's remove half of the music so it aligns properly with this particular section. So to delete items, it's quite straightforward. Just hit the delete button. Or use the X. How many? Okay, I think we've deleted enough, probably even too much. So I'm just going to preview again and let this reload, and now you have just 4 items here. It's now, we deleted too much, but you get the point of how you can make this work, upload your own music, and in fact you could have, this is an old page, in fact you could have a page on your website where you just have music uploads, all of them there, and then they are populated in that page based on the categories you selected to display the items. Okay, so now we have that sorted, and you could also edit all of these. Once you come into edit page, you're going to see pencil icons attached to each of these items, and you could just change all of those. Now for the contact form, I will just quickly touch on that. So it's controlled by this plugin called Contact, and you could just edit each of them and set it up to where you want it, where you want to receive an email if someone fills the contact form. So all of these are already set up for you, and you come into mail and you can set in to. So any email that is, whoever fills this contact form, this email here gets alerted that there is a new message that just came in through the website contact form. So that's basically how it works. Questions are welcome. If you have questions, I'm happy to take them. You could also use the comment section directly on the website, and we have other students that would attend to you. Thanks.